And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the evening session of the Junior and Sub-Junior World Powerlifting Championships here in Orlando, Florida, United States of America. We're getting ready to start the Junior Sub-Juniors men's 83 kilo weight class. We just finished the women's 63 kilo weight class. We had the 74 men this morning. This is the third session today. We're getting ready to start the squat for the men's juniors and sub-juniors. We have 4 sub-junior lifters and we have 8 junior lifters in this session. Total of 12 lifters. So we have 1 flight. Maximum number of lifters that can be in a flight is 14. So we have a total of 12. Heinrich von Rensburg is the referee on your left. Onyx Rivera is your chief referee. And your referee on the right side of your screen is Chip Hultquist. Heinrich is from South Africa, Onyx from Puerto Rico, and Chip Hultquist from the USA. Our first lifter is Shuto Unyui. 175 kilos on the bar, 385 pounds. These are all 83 kilo body weight lifters. Lots of strength there. And the referees say 3 white lights.
The lift is good, 3 white lights. Load the bar up for Zavlan Shokatov.
Okay, our next lifter is Zavlan Shokatov from Kazakhstan, 180 kilos. So they added a 2 on the plate. Bar is loaded according to Onyx. Gets the squat command. And he actually sat down on the bottom and did a pause rep on the bottom. I think he made depth. Yes, lift is good. Kind of unusual to see a pause when you're sitting on the floor with that kind of weight. All right, we're going to take it up to 190 kilos.
Bars loaded.
Saeed Motamidi Sedeh from Iran is your lifter.
The president of the Asian Powerlifting Federation, Farshid Sultani. Saeed hails from Iran.
Saeed hails from Iran. Saeed Motamedi Sedeh. Coached by Farshid Sultani. Farshid is the president of the Asian Federation, also from Iran. Brand new lifting at this, and he's at the Worlds already. That was also exceedingly deep. And that is a good lift. I guess one way to guarantee that you're in the meet is to sit on the floor. Normally you don't do it with over 400 pounds in your back, but that's okay. All right, we're going to take it up to 200 kilos for Tomita from Japan. Shinosuke from Japan. Shinosuke Tomita. I'm sorry. Again, I apologize for any mispronunciations that I do. Shinosuke Tomita from Japan, 200 kilos, 440 pounds.
My fault.
Opening
Okay,
squat. The
Tomito is up, Bogal is on deck, Guamo
best,
in the hole.
or the projected best opener for the sub-juniors is going to be 250 kilos, 551. The projected best opener for the juniors will be 320 kilos, 704 for the juniors. That's not too far from a world record. We may see a world record in the junior division here. Again, great depth. They're not leaving any judgmental opportunities for the three referees there, at least so far. Everybody got good depth. All right, Mahar Bogal from Canada. This is the first Canadian powerlifter we've had in the meet so far. I think we may only have one lifter from Canada in this session. Lac Nguyen is the coach, and I believe he said yesterday to me that we only have one Canadian lifter here. Mahar Bogal from Canada, 235 kilos. 518 pounds already. That's why you have 5 spotters back there, because we're over 500 pounds. And that looked high, I believe. And we're going to see here in just a second. Yep, 2-to-1. Referees say high.
2-to-1. Very close, very close.
Referees, and your Honey Smith is going over there to the technical controller, Leif Johansson from Sweden. All right, now we're going to go to 240. Gregory Guambo from Ecuador. Gregory is also a new lifter, only a year in competition. He's going to be opening up at 240, 529 pounds.
Robert Keller, Leif Johansson says the technical controller says we need more magnesium. We need more magnesium.
And Guambo, Gregory Guambo gets the squat command. And he gets down there. I think that's going to be a good one. 529 pounds, 3 white lights. Lift is good. This is, so far we've had most of the lifters. We got one more lift, and then we will go back, one more junior lifter, and then we've got one more, and then we will go back down to the sub-junior. Slovakia has a sub-junior. Brishak from Slovakia will be our heaviest sub-junior lifter. Yatsuzuka from Japan is the lifter now. 250 kilos, 551 pounds. Gets the squat command from Onyx Rivera, chief referee. And that might be a little bit high. He did a dip at the bottom. Let's see if the referees, yep, they all thought it was high.
No lift, he was high.
No lift, he was high. All 3 referees agree. And point of information for you, if there is a 3 reds, that is not a protestable lift. So you have 3 reds, no protest. If you have 2 reds and 1 white, you have the ability to protest to the jury. That's not a guarantee that they will overturn or allow a relift, but at least you can try. Okay.
Canada receives a new attempt at the end of the round. That was a misload.
That was a misload on the Canadian lift. he will receive a new lift. Okay, Matej Prišak from Slovakia is your lifter. 551. He is a sub-junior lifter. Gets the squat command from Onyx. Nice and deep. And 3 white lights. Yeah. Oh, no. 2 to 1. He got called for depth and downward movement. Onyx, I don't understand where that call came from, but all right. It was a good lift anyway, 2 to 1. Now we're taking the bar to 267.5. 589 pounds for Obreon Rodriguez. Obreon Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. So far, I believe he has the best beard of all of the lifters. I don't know if there's a contest for that, but I just made one up. Gets the squat command from Onyx. Good depth, nice, solid, strong lift. Pretty lift. Boy, he had a narrow grip. Oh, wow. 2 to 1, good lift. Has the racks in so that he doesn't hit it. Now we're at 275 kilos. We're over 600 pounds. 606 for Michael Dahl. Or Mikkel Dahl. 275. All these lifters weigh in right at 183 pounds.
This is Denmark powerlifting.
So they are now over 600. And except for the first lifter, I believe, maybe first and second lifter, we were over 500. So out of 12 lifters, 10 of them over 500, and now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lifters over 600. And we are going to have a lifter over 700 too. Nice depth, good solid lift. And ref, oh, they say 3 red lights high. Okay. Well, that was all in agreement.
And then the relift for Mayor Bogal.
We will have a relift before we start second attempts because there was a misload on the Canadian lifter. Okay. Kostyantin Misyenko from Ukraine. Konstantin Misyenko, or Musyenko.
Yeah.
305 kilos. And we've got one coming up at 320 kilos. This is 672 pounds. Good solid looking lift. And the referees say 3 white lights, yes. All right, now we're going to take it to 320 kilos. Would you believe, opening up, this is an 83 kilo lifter now, keep in mind, and this is 705 pounds opening up. Now, the world record for junior is 355.5, and he's opening up at 320. So that's 35 kilos, roughly. And if he were to jump, depending on how this looks, depending if it looks really, really solid. They've got his knee wraps tight by the looks of things, how he's walking. Vladislav Shybakov from Russia. Vladislav Shybakov. Looks like he is wearing an Inzer Erector shirt underneath his Titan squat suit. Wow. Okay. That was easy. That was really, really easy. 3 white lights, 705 pounds. You know, we might see a world record attempt here, because as easy as that, I would expect him to try and go to, say, 335 maybe on his second. Although that's a big jump. That's 33-pound jump. We'll see. Okay, now we're going to download it. We have a relift for Mihai Bogal from Canada. He has a relift coming because there was a misload on his attempt. So they give him a relift because of the misload.
Bars loaded, Mayor Bogal. Come on, Mayor. Fire this one up. Coached by Lock Nguyen.
Yep. Tight back. Let's go tight. Heavy steps. Let's go. Aggression. Let's go.
Good solid set.
Aggression. Up.
I still think he is high. Oh, he got a good lift, 2-to-1. 2-to-1, he was high. On the right side, called him high. On the other two sides, gave it to him. So that was a good lift, 2-to-1.
All right, top of the order. Shuto Inui.
All right, now we start the top of the order again. Drop it down for the Inui from Japan. Shuto Inui from Japan is your lifter. Coming up.
Bar is loaded.
Bars loaded for Shuto Inui. 187, that's 413 pounds. Sub-junior lifter. Sub-junior lifter. We have 4 sub-junior lifters.
We got it. We're changing it now, honey.
Yes. Nice
Japan,
depth.
187.5. The lift is, give me a third light, please. Give me a third light, Chip. The lift is good. 3 white lights.
3 white lights for that lift.
Zavlin Shokatov.
Now we take it to 200 kilos, 440 pounds for Zavlin Shokatov from Kazakhstan. 200 kilos even. And he runs out to the platform. Wants to make sure he gets there in time. Doesn't want to run out of time. Kind of a little bit of a rush walking out with it too. So gives the squat command. And again, he pauses at the bottom. Wants to make sure that the referees know that he's down there. and that he is below parallel. Yes, and it is a good lift. Okay. Now, we keep the bar at 200. Saeed Motamide Sere.
Bars loaded. Saeed Motamedi Sede. Tomita's on deck, Bogel's in the
From
hole.
Iran
Tomita's
is your
on
next
deck,
lifter.
Bogel's in the hole.
Taking his time getting out here. Farshid, you need to make sure he's ready earlier. Okay, he is taking a 10-kilo jump, 22-pound jump. Yeah, and that's a good looking lift. Okay.
Farshid, Gaston wants you. The lift is good!
The jury is hassling Farshid.
Farshid goes by Farshid from Iran, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. All right, load the bar up for Tomita.
That was in bad taste.
Shinosuke.
That was in bad taste. All right, now we're going to take it up to 217.5
Loaded.
for
Says Onyx.
Shinosuke Tomita from Japan. So we are sitting here. All the lifters again are in the 83 kilo class, both junior and sub-junior. 83 kilos, 183 pounds. That's going to have downward movement in it during the ascent. That should be a yellow card, and it is. Ironically, downward movement in the squat is a yellow card, whereas downward movement in the bench and the deadlift is a blue card. So if you're looking at the color of the cards out there, don't be confused if they show a yellow card. It's not a bad call. It's the correct call for downward movement in the squat. That's the only one that is a yellow card.
This is Mayer. He hails from Canada. Our first Canadian lifter.
Mayar Bogal from Canada is our next lifter. 235. He missed this for depth on his last one. And he needs to get it deeper. It looks like he's just cutting it short. He needs to get it down. All right.
Stay with that.
Stood up with it. I think maybe that might be it. Let's see. The referees say, yeah, it was. He's in.
White lights.
Okay.
Mayer's not messing around now.
Mayer's in. We've got Yatsusuka coming up at 250 kilos. He needs to make this. And Dahl from Denmark. We have lifters from Slovakia, Ecuador, and Japan in the sub-juniors. And here comes Yatsuzuka from Japan, 551 pounds, 250 kilos for Yatsuzuka. £551 pounds, 250 kilos. Just multiply the kilos by 2.2. Koji Yatsuzuka. Okay, stands up with it. And I think maybe a slight high. Yep, I was right.
He was high, 2-1.
High again, 2-1. Two side referees called it high. Oftentimes it's difficult for the chief judge, for the chief judge to see the depth because the chief judge is not looking at the side of the leg, and the rule is that the top of the leg at the hip joint must be below the top of the knee. Well, the chief judge is looking straight down the leg instead of on the side of the leg.
The lift for Japan has been overruled. Yasuzuki, it's a good lift. Give me a round.
All right, they just overruled. Yatsuzuka lift is now considered a good lift.
Bars, yes.
And
Bars loaded. What did you want, Marco? Sorry. Bars loaded. Sorry, I know he's wrapped, Marco. I'm sorry.
all right.
Stack on deck, doll in the hole.
Guambo from Ecuador is your lifter. Gregory Guambo, 265, 584 pounds. And stops it, comes up really, really strong. And now I thought that was a little high also. The side referee called him for Heinrich called him for up and down on the bar too.
Bars loaded. Matej Priskak from Slovakia. 17 years old. Bars loaded. Slovakia.
All right, Slovakia is your next lifter. Matej
Matej
Priskak, 267.5. This will be the heaviest lift in the sub-junior class so far because Guambo from Ecuador missed the 265. Stood up solid with that, and referees say, yep, 3 white lights. Now, Guambo jumped to 275 for his third attempt, and Priskak, we'll see what he goes to. He'll put his number in here in just a second. Okay, Mikkel Dahl from Denmark missed 275 on his opener. He's retaking his opener for his second at the same weight. Didn't change. Bars loaded. 275. 606 pounds.
4 out.
Made it deep, and nope. No lift on that one. No lift. All right, we'll come back here now with O'Brien Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. Computer technician. 280 kilos. 280 kilos, 617 pounds.
Rack height out. Way to go, Onyx. Way to control your platform, Onyx. Alico. Bars loaded, 280 on the bar.
280 kilos. Brian Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. $617. Nice depth on that. That looks good. And the referees say yes. 2-1. Yes, 2-1.
This is good. Konstantin Musienko, 700 pounds for the big Ukrainian.
All right.
17.5.
Now, how about Konstantin Musienko, 20-year-old from the Ukraine, is going over 700 also. Right at 317 and a half. That's 700, right almost on the nose. Pounds. This is our second squat over 700. Followed up soon by Shaibakov from Russia. Also going to be over 700. And he grinds that one out. And the referees say yes. 3 white lights. Okay, now we're going to take it up to 332 and a half kilos. 733. Now remember, the world record on this is 355.5. So he's roughly 20 kilos under, a little bit more than 20 kilos under. The world record is 733 pounds.
This is
Vladislav Shaibakov from Russia is the lifter. Bar is loaded. This is second attempts. Second attempts.
733 pounds, 332.5 kilos. This is the Russian's second attempt. Over 4 times his body weight. Of course it is.
£183 body weight, 733-pound weight load. Nope. Downward movement on that one. He's got one more chance at that. Come back and do the same weight, I hope. Descent was rapid, but it didn't look out of control. So I would say that's still within his capabilities. Okay, now we're going to download it to Inoue from Japan. He's going to do 440 pounds, 200 kilos. We're now in third attempts. Temporarily, this put him into third in the sub-juniors after his teammate comes out next. Might be back down to fourth.
Bars loaded, Shuto Inouye.
Shuto Inouye.
On deck, Mohamed. In the home shot, Kotov. Salkatov.
Long walk out there. Wow.
Give the spotters and loaders a round of applause.
Yeah, spotters and loaders there
Credit for his first two.
he needed their help.
The bar up,
That's
ladies
why you
and
have
gentlemen,
5
for
spotters. That's a
Saeed
no lift.
Motamedi Sede. 210 kilos, 463 pounds. He
All right.
hails from the country of Iran.
Saeed Motamedi Seda jumped it up another 10 kilos. He's taken 10 kilo jumps each time. Now he's going to go to 210, 463 pounds. Saeed Motamedi Seda, coached by Farshid Sultani.
Come on, give Saeed a round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you, buddy.
Saeed is from Iran. I understand that in order to get his visa to come to the United States, Farshid and Saeed had to go to Turkey to go to the U.S. Embassy in Turkey to get their visa to come to the United States. Oh, wow. And he muscles that one out.
And the lift is
Made it very good depth. Very good depth.
Ayatollah of rock and roller.
I imagine this is the first visit that Saeed has had to the United States. Probably the first opportunities he had to compete in a world championship as well. I think he's only been powerlifting about a year. Okay, we're now going to take it to 220, another 10 kilos up for Shinosuke Tomita from Japan. This is Shinosuke Tomita, 220 kilos, 485 pounds on the bar, 183 pound body weight. Gets the squat command and sets on his heels. And that was a deep squat and definitely a good lift. Wow.
Okay.
All right.
240 kilos from there.
We're now going to take it up to 240 kilos.
Check 1, 2, check.
Lahar Bogal in Canada. Jumped it up just a little bit, 5 kilos to 240 kilos. Missed his first at 235. Came back and made it on his second. Actually, this will be his 4th squat since he had a relift for a misload on his very first. Then took it, missed it, and then moved it up, or excuse me, didn't change it. Left it at 235, made that one. So this will be his 4th.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Imagine he's feeling like he's run a mile or two. Get it down, get it down, get it down. And the referees say, yeah. 2 out of 3 on the squats. Imagine he was a little disconcerted, having a misload, missed it, then came back and missed it again, and then retook the same and made it finally. And here he is. He's made 4 squats. Not necessarily made them all legal, but he's done 4. All right. Yatsuzuka from Japan, 262.5. Koji Yatsuzuka. Two side referees have their hands up, signify whether he's in the correct lifting position. They drop their hands, and Onyx gives him the squat command. And Koji sits back, and I think that's going to be high. Looks like he cut it when he thought he was at the depth. Yep, 3 red lights, high lift. Okay, he made his second at 250, and now we're going to go to 275. Now, Mikkel Dahl from Denmark has missed his first 2 squats at 275. He's trying it again on his 3rd squat. He needs to make this lift to get in the competition, to stay in the competition, although he can continue to lift for the other disciplines. He needs to make this in order to be counting toward the total. He makes this, and he moves all the way up to 4th instantly. All he has to do is get depth. Just get it down. Make sure the top of that leg at the hip joint is below the top of the knee. Not the thigh, but the knee. Gets the squat command. And I think he cut it again. I think he cut it, and the referees, oh, one of them did. Yeah, 2-1, he gets the lift. He's in the meat. He's in the meat.
The lift is good. All right, Guambo, Prisak, and Rodriguez. Bars loaded for
Gregory Guambo from Ecuador will be your lifter. He's been competing only a year. Already squatting 275. Big quads. Big legs. All right, 275. 606 pounds. Like I said, we've had several lifters over. And that looked nice. Good solid lift. And referees say 2-1. 2-1.
all right, load the bar for Prisak from Slovakia. Not Slovenia.
All right, now we're going to go to Prisak from Slovakia.
Bars loaded. It was the other way around.
Matej
Bars
Prisak.
loaded. Rodriguez on deck. Ukraine in the hole.
287. This will be the highest squat in the sub-juniors. Guambo just squatted 275, which put him into the first place position in the squats in the sub-junior. If Prisak makes this, he will overtake Matej Prisak. He will overtake Guambo for the squat medal, depending on how this plays out. Now, this represents a 20-kilo jump. A little shaky on the walkout there. 20-kilo jump, that's a 44-pound change. Wow, stood up with it pretty nice.
634 pounds.
And he gets 3 white lights. He jumps all the way up into, made a 20-kilo jump. So he 10-kilo jump from first to second. Then he took a 20-kilo jump to his third to pull him back into the number 1 position in the squat in the sub-juniors. And he's actually in the top 4 in the junior level as well. Okay. Well, Brian Rodriguez is your next lifter at 290. That's a 10-kilo jump for him on his third attempt. O'Brien from Puerto Rico. O'Brien has taken he went 267 and then they made a 12.5-kilo jump to 280. Now he's taken a 10-kilo jump. This is the award for the best beard. Gets the squat command from Onyx, countryman. Oh, boy, that was a struggle. He really did work on that one. That was a workout.
All right, now at the bar for Musienko, Konstantin. 325 from the bar. Shybakov is in the hole.
Joined here by Alex Alvarado from Puerto Rico. That was his countryman that was a long grinder, Alex.
Come on, Ukraine.
Yeah. I'm happy he has the gold.
That was good.
And
He made depth,
He got the bronze medal.
Yes.
Anyway, so I'm
Oh,
happy with that.
I would be happy also.
He improved a lot in this last year.
Yeah.
Since he was announced to be that he was going to be
In this meet?
Yeah. Join the national team.
And he's got a chance to medal in the total as well.
Yeah, I see he's in 4th place.
Right now he's going to projected at 4th, but he's not that far behind the projected 3rd place. Okay,
Yeah.
we're sitting here. Musienko from Ukraine. That's downward movement there. Okay, let's see if the referees caught the downward movement. And they did. Well, wait a minute. They gave him. Yep, that's right. Okay, yeah, they gave him a yellow card.
Right.
And I don't know why Onyx gave him a red card. Okay, I'm going to blame you on that
He
one.
was a little bit high too. So you can call the first thing you see, right?
Actually, you can call all of them.
That too, right?
Yeah, you could
But
throw every
one
card
is
there.
one will be enough.
One is enough, yeah. It doesn't change the result, does it? Okay, now we're going to go to 332.5 for Shybakov from Vladislav Shybakov from Russia. 332. Now, he missed this on his last one, not for lack of strength. He just cut it. Now, the world record in this is 355.5, Alex.
Wow.
So he's close.
He's very close. And how old is he? He's 95.
Believe
He still got a year, right?
Yes, still got a year.
Next year, he will be. He might be trying that world record. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a. You notice he's wearing a erector shirt. Boy, he's got huge traps on him. Very narrow hand spacing.
Oh wow!
Incredibly narrow. Very, very flexible shoulders. And he locks it out.
Easy lift.
And I think you're going to see a good lift. Yep, we did.
White lights.
White lights, 3 white lights. All right. Okay, now that means that Shybakov takes the gold in the squat, followed by Musienko, silver, and O'Brien Rodriguez gets the bronze in the squat.
He got the bronze, yeah.
And in the sub-juniors, Prisak takes gold, Guambo from Ecuador takes silver, and Tomita from Japan takes the bronze. And we're going to have a 20-minute break here to allow the lifters to get warmed up for the bench. and then we'll come back and we'll be set up. You want to come back?
If you want me here, I'll be
Would you
here.
like to be?
Sure.
All
Why
right.
not?
Alex Alvarado, who is one of the coaches for the Puerto Rican team and is also one of the officers for the North American team.
The Secretary General.
Secretary General for the North American Powerlifting Federation. Thank you, Alex, for
You're welcome.
stepping up.
I'll
All
be
right.
here in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, it'll be more than a couple minutes. About 19. Okay. Thank you all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the World Sub-Junior and Junior Powerlifting Championships in Orlando, Florida, United States of America. We have the 83-kilo men, juniors and sub-juniors this afternoon, or actually this evening now. And I'm joined beside me by Alex Alvarado from Puerto Rico.
Hello, everyone.
And Alex is working as coach. Are you going to be refereeing here too?
No, only coach this time.
Only coaching here.
Yeah, this time we have here 17 lifters.
Oh my goodness! That are you the biggest team? I knew you had a large team.
We are close. I think that in the U.S. and Japan are bigger than our team, and
I
Russia.
knew they were both
And
in Russia too.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. There are 32 countries here, by the way, folks. And here comes Saeed Motamedi Sedeh from Iran. Imagine the difficulty, Alex, that Saeed had to get a visa to come here.
To get here. Wow.
Yeah. And the travel that he had to get here. With our immigration policy. And Onyx gives the start command. Oh,
Easy lift.
easy lift. I think maybe he might have just made a very conservative opener. Make sure he got in. He's actually dead 3 for 3 in the squats, by the way. And I believe that was his first time ever competing. He's only been lifting about a year. Yep. Very easy. He'll go up, maybe 20, 30 kilos.
Easily.
Okay. All right. Gregory Guambo from Ecuador, 135.
That's I think the third biggest group in the Americas in this hemisphere.
Ecuador?
Ecuador, yeah.
Oh.
We only have like 4 or 5 teams from this side of the
This
planet.
hemisphere.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We have the U.S., Canada.
Well, Canada's only got one lifter.
One lifter, and also Costa Rica also have only one lifter.
Only one lifter from
Yeah.
Costa Rica?
Then we have Ecuador with 8, and
Puerto
us
Rico with
17.
17.
And I think the U.S. has like 20 or.
So you almost have as many as the U.S. do then.
Yeah, but the U.S. had a couple of dropouts, so we might have more.
Yeah, we did. As a matter of fact, the very first day we had a dropout. I think his name was Gregory Sims, I believe. I'm not sure of that.
Which
Okay, from the U.S. team dropped out.
I think Greg Gibbs.
Or Gibbs.
Gibbs is the last name.
Gibbs, yeah.
I know that's the last name because he was going to compete against my lifter.
Oh, that's why you know.
Yeah. I think
You know,
he got scared with my lifter. I trained that one.
The irony of it is that I don't know most of the junior lifters. This is actually the very first time I've ever been to the World
Me
Junior.
too. Me too.
Yeah,
It's
I've been to all the others.
exciting.
Yeah. Maybe downward.
Yeah.
Let's see if they caught
I
it.
saw the same.
They caught one of them. Caught it. One of them caught it with a yellow card, which is butt, and the other one called it downward movement. So, all right, I can't disagree with either one. Okay. Now, Koji Yatsuzuka from Japan, 137.5. We've got a lift coming up here. Alex and I were talking about it before we came on the air. We may have a world record for the opener.
Yeah.
And the possibility,
Junior world record.
a junior world record. And if he makes it, we're not going to be surprised if he goes after the open world record.
6 kilos apart. That's that's
Unbelievable.
separates one record from the other.
That's actually kind of unusual, too, that they're that close together.
Yeah. The junior world record is 260, and the open world record is 268.5.
And they're normally way, way apart. Okay, here we go for...
But the single lift record is 300.
Oh, that's a little different, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's the junior. For the open is 310. They are close too.
Yeah, they are. Wouldn't be surprised. That is the same person. Single lift record, when Alex says that, means it's a bench only meet
Bench
as
only,
opposed to
exactly.
a 3-lift meet. That's what he was referring to when he said that. Matej Prizak from Slovakia, 145. £319 now. Sitting here. We had some ladies in the previous session this afternoon. Unbelievable arches.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, it looked like their backs, they aren't even an arch, they're a V. You're not allowed to do that. Only the lifter can adjust their belt. The spotter loader cannot.
Even if the lifter asks.
No, can't. And that is going to be, what do they say? What do they say? Good lift. Yeah, yeah.
3 whites.
3 whites. You know, if they should all make their opening attempts, because they should be putting a number down there that they know they can do to get in. Like the
Yeah, unless there's a technicality or.
yeah, like the young man did from Iran, opened very, very conservative. You know, one thing I've noticed that's interesting, they're not adjusting the safeties, and yet they ask you for what you want on the safety rack height.
Yeah,
But
you're right.
all of
I
them are
haven't
sitting
seen-
at 3, which is the minimum.
I haven't seen it changing in a couple of lifters. So.
I haven't seen it change in 3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks too low, the safety right now.
Yeah.
And that is a safety hazard.
That's what it's supposed to be for.
Exactly.
Oh, he had a downward movement by Heinrich von Rensburg. But 2-1, that's a good lift. Okay.
That's all you need.
All you need.
Like my shirt. Have you seen it? That's all you need.
Oh, yeah.
2 white lights.
Oh. Alex has got a shirt on it with 2 white lights and 1 red. That's all you need. And here comes the lifter from Canada, Mahar Bogal. He's going to be doing 147.5 kilos.
And that's a lifter from Canada. That's the only one here.
That's the only one. And there's only 2 people from Canada total, counting the coach.
Yeah, and the coach is
Lachlan Nguyen
I met him last year in
at
Costa Rica.
at Costa Rica, yeah.
Nice guy. Now the head came off right.
Yeah.
Head is off the bench.
They didn't catch it. They didn't catch it.
They didn't.
Nope. You know, that's unusual. Because almost always, well, it's the head referee's responsibility, because the side referees almost always
They can't
can't see it
they
because
can't
it's,
really see it. Yeah.
because it's blocked by the plates. Okay, here comes your countryman. Why is he not wearing a belt, Alex, to hold the bench shirt?
I've seen like half of our lifters. They don't like it. I always use it.
Yeah,
always
I
wear
know.
it.
And we were talking earlier, me and Heinrich and also a couple of others. Kimmy Johnson was up here, and we were commenting about how even a bunch of the U.S. lifters are not wearing them either. And the purpose of the belt is to keep the shirt from riding up. And that's a good-looking lift.
The whites. For O'Brien Rodriguez.
O'Brien.
That's how we pronounce his name.
O'Brien.
O'Brien Rodriguez.
O'Brien Rodriguez. You need Juanita up here instead of me with a better accent. Michael Dahl, or Mikhail Dahl, depending on how you say it in Denmark. 167.5 kilos. 300 and 69 pounds. Mikhail struggled on his squat.
Yeah, he almost.
Yeah.
He got only 2 wide.
Yeah. All right.
But he did like 275. Yeah, 275 was his best squat.
Okay. We got 3 more benches after this, and they're all in the 200s.
Oh, in the high. No, not high, but
They're
they
high
are high.
benches.
They are high
They're very,
benches.
very good benches. All right, we're going to go to 225 now. 496 pounds for a opening attempt. Now, keep in mind now, the record on this is 260, and we've got 3 lifters within 30, 35 kilos of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't believe that all these lifters are using a safety stance of 3.
I think they
Well,
should
I know
start
what. Yeah.
moving it up.
Let the spotter
The
loaded
weight-
be the
The
responsibility.
weight is over 500. Yeah, you need also 5 spotters. Over
when
500, yeah, you need 5
even on bench.
spotters. Yeah,
even on bench.
Even on bench.
That's right.
And they are only 3.
Well, they have another one over there on the side, but we'll see if they call him in. He will be over 500 next. This is 496.
Oh yeah, that's 2
Yeah,
kilos.
that's-
2 kilos and a half chai. 2 kilos chai.
227. Oh, that was strong. That's a good lift.
Smooth.
Okay. And guess what?
Now
We're now going to
240.
Vladislav Shatakov from Kazakhstan, 240. That's 529. And like Alex was saying, we're supposed to have 5 spotters, but I don't see anybody saying that they want 5 spotters out there right now.
And safety still. No, they changed it. They changed it to 4. The safety.
Oh, they did.
Safeties, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They're at 4 now.
Finally, see a change.
Oh, that's not high. My safeties are at 7 or 8. A lot higher than this. I'm surprised they have the music that loud too. Oh,
Oh, you see why we need 5 the spotters?
yep.
Oh my God.
Came out of his hands, goes to his belly. Now that's an example of where the safety should have been higher.
That too. But in this case, the bar went to the front, not to the back.
Not to the back. Well, it would have been worse had it gone to the back.
Yeah. And now we are
Back down to 3 on the safeties, and now we are at 578 pounds.
we'll be witnessing world
It
record.
should
if
be
he-
a
if he
sub-junior
made it.
world record.
Junior.
Junior world record.
Junior world record. Yeah. 6 kilos shy from the
Record.
open world
Ladies
record.
and gentlemen, Constantine is opening up with the junior world record.
He got it.
Current record is 260 kilos. This is 262 and a half. 578.7 pounds. A junior world record bench press, Konstantin Musienko. Give him a round of applause.
Musienko, 262 and a half. And the record? And bringing it down. Wow.
Wow, what was that?
Okay.
Did you see it?
Did you miss? If you blinked, you missed that. That was a world record attempt. And
We will be seeing an open world record
Yeah.
tonight.
and Alex was saying the open record is only 266,
8.5.
268.5.
Yeah.
And he was at 262.5.
Yeah, you're only 6 kilos.
6 kilos.
shy
I
from
mean,
the record.
you got to go for it, and go
Of
for it
course.
on the. He's already set the junior, so and he's a junior, so why not go for the open record? Okay, Saeed Motamere Seda jumps up 22.5 kilos. Okay, that's almost 50-pound jump.
That's the one who opened it to
And,
the sea.
yeah, opened at 100
That's the one from Iran.
from Iran. Yeah. So we both thought that that was a pretty conservative opener. You know, that's the first so far, and knock on wood, the lifter just second to the last, the first time we've seen a bench dropped
Here.
here.
It's the first time.
Yes. Knock on wood. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again.
That's the first and the last.
Yeah, first and last. Yeah. Okay, that looked pretty good too.
Yeah. They still have like 20 more.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he had a 22 kilo jump from the first, between the first and the second.
yeah. Good, solid looking bench. Good for him. Glad to see that. All right, now we're going to jump up to 297 pounds, 135 kilos for Shuto Inoue from Japan. Now, he missed this on his opener. He's retaken it on his second. We've seen a couple of instances, Alex, where lifters miss it and then jump anyway.
Yeah.
In their
They
bench.
feel confident that we
Yeah.
make it.
And they
And
think
that's
maybe
a-
that was, they are thinking in their minds at least, that's a technical error,
Technical issue.
not a strength issue.
And the Japanese are very technical, so they
And
know
they're very
what-
technical, yes. And he
But
didn't have
they
any
didn't-
problems at all with
Yeah,
that.
but he didn't change
No,
the number. He stayed with the same
yeah,
weight.
in this case. Yeah, 2-1. Now let's see what happened here on the call.
He got a
You got a butt call.
Yellow flag.
On one
yeah.
side, got a butt call. And you got to see daylight underneath. I didn't see it, but I'm not down there on the floor.
From here, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yatsuzuka from Japan, 142.5.
Also Japanese lifter.
Coach, he lifted last year in Belarus at the first
Koji
University World
Yatsuzuka. Japanese are very, very good
17
technical lifters when it comes to bench. Very good.
I noticed this year they brought like a couple of kids that are new to the sport. They weren't lifting a lot of weight.
Yes.
But
They
the-
brought
the
one
team is-
girl who was only 15 years old, and she lifted raw. And
that's why.
brand new. Yeah. And so they're getting them started really, really young, Japan is. That must be part of their program, which is a good thing, I think. That's
Yeah,
a nice.
it is a good thing.
They act, in a way, it sounds like they're almost recruiting. Gregory Guambo from Ecuador, your lifter. 145. Took a 10-kilo jump, 22-pound jump. £319.7. Floats it back. Good. He almost is too far under the rack. He almost hits the rack on that. Good lift,
He
though.
hit it, right?
Yeah.
I heard.
I thought I heard it too. That's why I made the comment there. You know, it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback when you're sitting here watching, isn't it?
Look at the safety now.
Yeah.
Now they are changing it.
Okay. Matej Prizak from Slovakia, 155. Also a 10-kilo jump.
And he's now in the first place position, right, for the sub-junior
Yes.
83
He had the
weight class.
first position in squat too, and he's also sitting in first. Well, actually tie with Tomita for the bench position.
If he makes it this one, he will be the. Oh, we have a three-way tie.
Three-way tie.
Yeah. 145.
It's going to be a close on the bench.
And the lighter lifters is Guambo from Ecuador. Now he should be in the first position.
Yep.
Yes,
Yes, he does.
Three-way lights.
Yeah, way to go.
Yep.
Which is good.
Okay, now here comes Tomita.
Who's lighter, and he's attempting the same weight.
Tomita is, so that'll move him into the first place on the bench. Projected still to be third because they have a significantly different deadlift. So, Tomita from Japan, 155 kilos. That's 341 pounds. You guys use pounds in Puerto Rico, right?
We use both. I like to, yeah. For I think for corporate weight we use pounds a lot, and I think for almost everything. But for in training, I like to use kilos.
Okay. Yeah.
2-1.
Yep. Now he got called for a yellow card.
Bars loaded. We'll get some nose torque.
I think he may have been called for his foot sliding, but it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Chest up, remember that. He's tight. Please.
Did you say, Alex, you thought his head lifted?
One down.
Yeah, that last time, yeah.
Chest.
It did.
Not too much, but
Squeeze.
up and down movement now.
Yeah,
So
up and down movement on the
that
bar.
won't matter anyway.
He'll be back.
Well, he's got one lift in, so
All right,
he's not out.
Rodriguez, O'Brien. Doll on deck. Bars loaded. 157 and a half.
Butt may have come off too.
We're out.
They gave him a yellow light, so
Yeah.
it wasn't.
By the way,
up
I
and down.
commented, I don't think you heard me say it, but I gave O'Brien the award for the best beard
Yeah.
for the meet.
I think he has that beard since he was like 15 years old.
Oh, gee.
The same beard.
Yeah, he gives you a run for your money, doesn't he?
I believe he's 20 now, 19 or 20.
Yeah. Nice looking
lift,
bench.
yeah.
That was nice and solid. Pretty looking bench, O'Brien. Again, he didn't use a belt. 3 white lights.
Bars loaded. Mikael Dahl, Denmark.
Okay, here comes Mikael Dahl.
He's in bronze position right now.
Yep.
Right?
Bronze position and projected, and bronze position in the bench. He did not medal in the squat, though.
He was
Took
5
4.
kilos
5 kilos shy, yeah.
on the bronze medal.
Those of you that wonder where Alex and I are getting the numbers here, If you look on your lower right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see a link to go to the scorecard, and you'll be able to pull it up on your screen, flip back and forth, or have a dual screen, or split screen. 2-1. Oh, Alex, Onyx called him for sinking and heaving.
232 and a half.
You know, interesting observation here. When you read the rule book, as for causes for disqualification on the bench, it says sinking and heaving. The word "and" is critical. If it says sinking,
or.
It doesn't say "or."
But it should say.
It should say "or." Yeah.
Unless you have to see the both in the same.
You have to do it both of them together. You can sink it, but if you don't sink it and
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Or you could heave it if you don't sink it. You'd be okay. A lot of the big lifters will let it sink into their chest, but it's not a sinking and heaving after the press. Yep.
You got it.
Got it. Good. Yep.
Three white lights.
Okay. The seems like that's more of a issue for the supers, though. Where they sink it into their chest because they got more chest to sink it into, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And I believe you had a little bit of help with
the way they
pressure,
heave their body, yeah.
You can apply pressure like a couple of pounds out of your chest
out
if
of
you
your
do
rib
that.
cage, yeah. Using your rib cage, just popping it. Get it moving. All right. Shot kick off. Oh.
Like in the same thing.
Yep.
That's
You know, that spotter loader there really worked on that one because the ref or the lifter wasn't helping at all.
The current world record, junior world record, was 235
Wow, he went.
kilos.
This is an open.
Yeah, he went
Way past it.
6.5 kilos over the world record.
For the open record.
Over the open record. The open record.
Open world record is 268.5.
And now, Constantine is only 20 years old.
Oh wow, he will be junior for a couple of years.
Three more years.
Couple more years.
So, and he's going after the open world record. I wonder if he's going to Czech Republic, Pilsen, for the open worlds in November. I mean, he's not that far. Hell, he's got that kind of lift.
He will get the gold medal in
the bench,
right?
Yeah.
For a 20-year
20-year-old kid.
Right, that would be.
In the United States, he's not even legal to drink.
That's right.
Look at this, 275 kilos, 606 pounds.
They will move fast. Too fast.
Holy cow. And that wasn't hard. Holy mackerel.
12 more kilos, what do you think? And 12 more for the third attempt?
I would go up again. I would go up at least 5 kilos.
Yeah, he has more than that. More
Yeah.
than 5.
And, you know, okay, he goes to 280. That's almost 12 kilos over the open world record, isn't it?
That's 11 and a half kilos over.
Holy mackerel. Okay, we just saw an incredible.
And he went to 285, so he's 16 and a half kilos over. He will be.
I would have
makes it.
You know, I watched him come off the platform there, and he was talking to his coach, and it looked to me like he was telling his coach what number he wanted to go to.
Yeah, he went 10.
I want 10
kilos
more.
over.
Yeah.
10 more.
Okay, he took 12 and a half on the
Between
first
first
to
and
second. Yeah. Well, they just annihilated that record. That puts him 20 kilos ahead on the projected from Shaibakov from Russia.
130 kilos, Saeed. This
Yep.
is good.
Okay.
All right, load the bar up, ladies and gentlemen.
Saeed just went 3 for 3 on the squat, 3 for 3 on the bench. For first time ever, 19-year-old kid. Good for him. Good for him. Koji Yatsuzuka, 145. This is only a 2.5 kilo jump. After we see a couple of 10, 20 kilo jumps, and then we see a 2.5.
Did he miss giving his third attempt?
Yeah. Yeah. He went to 145 after 142. He only took 5 kilos on his first
To
or second.
second, yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad the spotter loaders were watching that one.
He didn't have
No.
more than 2 kilos.
That was going out of the bubble, and it was coming to his face. Good catch by the spotters. They deserve a hand. Okay, now we're going to go to, bar stays the same for his countryman, Shuto Inoue from Japan.
Who's a sub-junior?
Yes, sub-junior. Did I say junior? I'm sorry.
No, the thing is that the previous lifter
Was
also
a
for
junior.
Japan is a junior.
Yeah.
So he's
Uh, countryman, but not.
attempting the same
Yeah.
weight in a lower
Yeah,
division.
lower division. But the weight's the same. That is going to be a good lift, even though the bar came up unevenly. Oh, it isn't. It must have been his butt then. We'll see this on the replay, perhaps.
Yeah, the butt.
Yep. Butt
I
came
can
up.
see daylight from here.
Yeah. Here comes Gregory Guambo from Ecuador. Marcos is even putting chalk on his neck.
I do the same thing. I need chalk in my neck.
I should probably chalk the back of my head then.
Sure, yeah.
Except I really don't sweat on my head. Don't sweat, frankly, period. So it doesn't much matter. All right. 155. He's taking a 10 kilo jump each increment.
He's already in the bronze medal position.
Yep. And he locks it out
For the bench press.
for the bench press. Yep.
He's in the silver medal position for the total.
For the total. Now we'll see what happens with Tomita and Pritak. They're both going to be going after 157 kilo. And, well, it's only a 2.5 kilo jump for both of them,
For
too.
both.
Yeah.
And Tomita is the lighter lifter
Tomita is the lighter of the two, yeah.
by 32
32 hundredths of a kilo.
hundredths of a kilo. Yeah.
We had one lifter that was lighter by 0.01 in the earlier session.
There is a
100th of a kilo. Onyx has missed his head, but it didn't matter.
Keep the chest up. Squeeze.
He locked it out. Yes, I hope maybe nobody. Yeah, you got a good lift.
3 white lights.
3 white lights. Kept his head down on that one, too.
Yeah, this one was his better lift.
His best lift.
Yeah, his best lift.
That's an illustration of how technical this can be.
Lines loaded, Maciej Prisak, Slovakia.
Matej Prisak from Slovakia is your lifter. Okay, now he's going to do 157.5, and then Tomita will follow him, and Tomita being the lighter lifter, and each of them only took a 2.5 kilo jump, and they both made their seconds. Good chance they'll both make their thirds. In which case, it's the gold medal goes to the lighter lifter.
In this case, Japan.
Japan, yeah.
Japón. In
Japón.
Spanish.
Come on, Slovakia.
Really?
Japón.
Japón?
Tomita on deck, Rodriguez
Do you know that in Brazil that there
They
are
pronounce the J like
Well,
you do.
downward movement? You might as well not do it.
No.
Um,
I didn't.
In Brazil, there's over 3 or 5 million Japanese.
Japanese, yeah, they have a big
Huge. The highest percentage,
Japanese population.
yeah,
I think
anywhere outside of Japan.
also in the countries that are close to Brazil, like Peru, I think
Same way? Oh. I think it's the highest population of Japanese people outside of Japan,
yeah.
anywhere in the world.
Yep.
Here is Shinosuke Tomita, and he's doing the same weight that Prisak did. Right now, Guambo is sitting.
He
in the-
already.
Guambo is lighter, so he's
Guambo is
sitting
lighter,
first.
Yeah, he needs this.
He got it.
He got the lift.
He got the lift. That gives him
The
the.
gold medal
In
in
the
the
bench.
bench press.
Yep. He's happy about it too.
So Ecuador stole the silver medal from the Slovakian.
Yep.
By body weight.
By body weight. That's very close. Very close
Yeah.
group, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Miguel on deck.
155, 155, 157. Wow.
And Shaka
Okay. Here comes O'Brien.
That's O'Brien.
Now, you don't train him either, do you?
No, that's Tito Tapia's lifter.
Okay.
He's from the west.
West side of the island.
The northwest side
Northwest,
of the island.
okay.
Aguadilla. Where they held
The world at one time,
2012,
yeah.
the championships. Up and down? What do you say?
I think I'd give it to him. I don't think he had downward.
3-1.
Through the one.
And he
yeah.
wasn't up and down.
No.
Maybe his foot.
Well, maybe we can see it. Here it is. There's the replay. Not a foot.
No, it wasn't the foot.
It wasn't his butt. Okay.
Not either.
Yeah. Heinrich gave him a yellow card, which is either butt or foot.
I
So-
think that's a PR for him.
Yeah.
For 165.
Yeah.
The 280 in the squad is a PR for him. Definitely.
Oh,
I know that.
He's on a good day then.
Mhm.
All right. Mikhail Dahl from Denmark. 177.5, and then we'll have 3 lifters in the 200s again,
Mhm.
starting at 240. Oh, that was a solid looking lift.
That wasn't a third
Yeah.
attempt. That was more than like
Left-
a second
left-
attempt.
Left a little bit on the table there, didn't he? Yeah.
We've got Shaibakov, Shakakov, and Shaka Khan. Next 3 lifters.
No, you don't, Gino.
Shaibakov, Shakatov, and Usienko.
Gino trying to play games with people's names here. All right. 240 kilos. 529 pounds for Shaibakov from Russia.
Do you know that guy was deadlifting last night in the
Vladislav Shaibakov was lifting last night?
deadlifting?
Oh, man.
The day before.
You know, I've noticed that I've been some of the other meets. The Russians will lift every single day.
Every day,
Yeah. I think there's...
Works for them.
Well, I think they do the Shako method, which is to train every day, all the time.
Even in peaking. During peaking.
And he does lock it out. I would say, yes, that's going to be a good lift unless his butt came out. No, it didn't. Okay, so he gets that, 240. All right, now we go to 250, which is 551.
He needs this. They kept changing the weight to 240 from 1 to 4 here.
Oh, right here? 245. Oh.
Shokatov.
Shokatov
His
not
first
made a
was
lift
240,
yet.
His second was 245.
And
his
now
third
he's
is
upped it again, 250.
And he hasn't made one
any of
good
them.
lift yet.
You know, look at what's interesting here. His squat was 200.
200, yeah.
His bench is bigger than his squat.
And he's gonna be opening in the deadlift with also 200.
And I think
Elbow is not locked.
I don't think his right elbow locked.
Elbow, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
2 to 1.
2 to 1. I believe he did not get a full arm lockout. It's the blue card from the chief referee, and the side referee gave the yellow card.
Yeah, but the yellow card is not elbow. No, the yellow card is not elbow.
It's blue card.
That's a blue card. But Chip is over there saying elbow, but if that's the case, he didn't give the right card.
I think he's taking his exam this week. Chip,
Yeah.
Was it Chip the one who gave that?
Onyx and Chip Hultquist gave elbow.
Open world record. Bars loaded. Give me a round of applause.
So he's out of the competition.
Yeah, he is.
Shakatov.
He's out of the
He's
competition.
out.
285 kilos. This is an open world record.
Now, the coach has to protest. I don't begrudge him that.
He has. That would have been like silver medal, right? The 250 would have been the
240 would have been the silver.
Yeah.
Would have been the silver.
Silver medal
Yeah.
in bench press.
Now we've got 285, which is another attempt at another open world record.
Only 15 kilos shy from the
Single.
bench only. Yeah, from the single lift world record.
Right elbow, not going to happen.
Yeah.
It was close. Though.
Well, he already owns the junior world record
And the open.
and the open world record. And Musienko wins the gold in the bench. Shaibakov wins the silver. And Mikhail Dahl, let's see, who gets third in the bench? Wow, Mikhail Dahl did, because Shakatov lost it. Okay, and
Yeah,
Trisak,
Dahl
Guambo,
from Denmark.
and yeah, Trisak, Guambo, yeah. Wow. Well, we got a 20-minute break again, Alex.
See you in 20.
Yep. Thank you all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the World Junior and Sub-Junior Powerlifting Championships in Orlando, Florida for the final discipline deadlift session for the 83 kilogram men's division, junior and sub-junior. Deadlift is all we have left. We had in the bench, if you're just now joining us, we had a lifter set a world junior record in the bench and then follow that up by setting a world open record in the bench. I'm joined by Alex Alvarado from Puerto Rico. Alex?
Hola, hello
Hola.
again.
I know that one. That one.
You know
works.
that one?
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien. Muy bien, gracias.
Moi aussi, in French. I've just exhausted all my other languages. Okay. Deadlift. We're going to open up with Zavlan Shokotov. Unfortunately, in the bench, Zavlan missed, what was it? 100 and...
200.
what was his?
vision.
What was his? That he attempted?
240. He tried 240, 245, and 250.
Yes, that's right. And missed all three.
All three, yeah.
Yeah.
The first two, he did the same, right?
Yes.
He
And
the
third
spotter
one-
had to catch the weight,
Yeah,
and the third
and
one,
Third one they called him for not locking
not
out
like
his
in the
elbows.
elbows. Yeah.
And they took it to the jury, and the jury disagreed.
Disagree, yeah. The
And
elbow
yeah.
was not blocked.
Okay. The,
And his bench is higher than his squat and
yes,
his
it was.
deadlift.
And higher than his deadlift, too.
By a lot, by 100 kilo.
Yeah. Maybe he competes in the bench only.
Yeah.
He
He didn't wait for that.
He did not wait for the
So
command.
That confirms our
Oh,
theory.
no lift.
He doesn't compete in 3 lifts.
I think he didn't care. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Then Guamo and Tomita. 175 on the bar. Bar is loaded.
All right, here comes Shuto Inoue from Japan, 175, 385 pounds. Almost said 385 kilos. That would have been a hell of a pull.
Shuto lift is good.
And the lift is good. Have you ever seen a lifter? You know, that lifter, Shuto, his socks were almost above his knees.
Yeah, it's
That's not legal.
It's not if the sock touches the
Yeah, can't touch
The
the
knee,
sleeve,
yeah.
but I don't think it can be covering the kneecap either.
No, I can't.
Well, they're vacuuming the carpet. That's the first time they've done that in the meet.
Bar is loaded.
First time in 3 days.
In 3 days.
3
That's the
days,
first
right?
time. Well, we don't know that they did it after the lift center before, but here comes Gregory Guambo from Ecuador. 419 pounds.
What
Oh,
happened to him?
he fell backwards on it when he was trying to lock out.
Shinosuke Tomita. Japan,
You know,
200 kilos.
I hate to say this, but 2 missed lift out of 3 on openers and deadlift?
Why?
We don't normally see that.
But those two were technical issues.
Yes, very
they should
definitely.
have their openers.
Not lack of strength, right? Okay.
Up next,
Shunasuke Tomita, Japan, 440 pounds.
Chris Cat.
Let's hope that doesn't set a precedent here with the sumo style, which means, wow, he let it float out in front of his and still pulled it. Okay, good lift.
We haven't seen a conventional in this group, right?
No, we haven't.
Saeed Motamedi
Matter of fact,
today.
I think all day today, I think I've seen only one
One,
conventional
right.
pull.
Red.
And it's not been
Up next, Chris Cat.
at all.
In the
It's
whole
very
workout.
uncommon in the lighter weight classes. It's not going to be. It's going to be very common when we see the supers.
Friday night and Saturday,
Yeah.
right?
And I don't, you would think in some ways that the supers would want the advantage of shorter distance to pull it also, but maybe the supers just don't have the hip flexibility typically. But you never see it in the supers hardly.
Blaine Sommer pulls sumo.
Blaine Summer does pull
Yeah.
sumo. Yeah, that's right. He's one of the exceptions. Here comes Saeed Motamedi Seda. So far, he is having a awesome day.
Perfect meet.
Perfect meet. And that was a technically very good-looking
Very good
deadlift.
lift. Yeah. Free weight.
451, very nice-looking deadlift.
This is good.
For a brand newbie, he is doing very good. Farshid has got him pulling good numbers, or putting good numbers up there. So he's going to do well. Okay, we're going to take it to 507 pounds, 230 kilos. Matej Prisak from Slovakia. 507. He really doesn't need to wipe it down on every lift, but
Bars loaded, Chris Cat, Slovakia, 230 kilos. Next lifter, Bogal. In the hall, yet Suzuka, 4 out Rodriguez.
this will be the last of the sub-juniors lifting.
Yes, yeah.
Guess I better answer. Good looking lift, yes.
With that, he moved to the first place.
Yep.
Yeah.
First place in the deadlift.
Mayor,
And first place overall. And
First place overall. Yeah.
his salon there. Yes. He should win the gold medal in the sub-junior division.
I think that's going to be the case, yes. And Wambo
bars loaded,
can't catch him even if he makes his deadlift.
235 for Mayor. Got Suzuka on deck, Rodriguez in the hole.
Okay, here's Mahar Bogal from Canada, 235.
Nice knockout, Mayor.
You know,
Lift is good.
one thing the lifters need to do is be a little bit patient, I guess, on the deadlift. They tend to rush things, a lot of them. The U.S. lifter in the morning session lost the gold medal because of not being patient. And Mehara right there, he almost put the bar down before Onyx gave the down command. Just hold it. I mean, there's nothing. You've already pulled it up. You should be able to hold on to it. Koji Yatsuzuka.
Did you go to the Pan American? Yeah, did you come
Which
last
one?
month?
No,
You
in
didn't
here in
come.
Orlando. No, I didn't.
Ivan Cancel lost the gold medal because of that. He couldn't
wasn't-
hold
the
the
bar.
deadlift.
Wow. That was not easy. Yeah. And
For an opener, that was
going to be a little, he's not going to be able to go too much more. I think. Okay, here comes O'Brien. Now's your chance. Get your picture.
Yeah, I will. I will take at least one picture.
Next lift up, O'Brien Rodriguez. Come on, give big hand here.
And O'Brien is pulling sumo style.
260 on the bar.
260, 573 pounds.
Yeah, he will move up and down 10 times. That's
no,
what I
no.
heard. Yeah. Next time I will count.
You're right. It was about that, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Every lifter has their own little idiosyncrasies. They all do something that's unique to them, and they have to do it every time. If they don't use that same protocol, that same modality, it throws them off.
Then in my case, I go down and like 5 inches away from the bar.
Yeah.
And I stopped for a second, then I got the bar.
I have a friend of mine who goes and has to when he's even training, he has to load the bar from one side, and then and then he has to walk from a certain side of the bar too. All right. Mikkel Dahl from Denmark is your lifter. 589 pounds, 267.5 kilos.
Miguel, the bar.
Can you see what the record is there?
Yeah, that's what I was looking now. The junior world record is 340, and the open world record is 345. 5 kilos away from each other.
What's the sub-junior?
And the sub-junior is 320.
Oh, we're a long ways from both of them, all of them, aren't
Yes.
we? Well,
Yeah,
I don't think we can worry about
see
world
it
records on
today.
this. Not today, yeah.
And the total world record, junior world record is 895. So I don't think we will see that either.
No, I don't
Right?
think. That would take another 30 kilos for.
We might.
It's possible.
It's possible,
I mean,
right?
we're sitting at 862.
Yes.
So he'd have to go. You said 895, right?
895.
Yeah. So another 32 and a half
32.5,
kilos.
yeah.
So that would be big jumps. Big jumps.
Big jumps.
Then Shamiko.
15 and 17 and 15 kilo jumps, right?
Yeah.
No, 17.5 and
No, it's 30,
15.5.
you said 37, right?
No, 32.
32, yeah.
32, yeah.
17 and half and 30 and would tie it.
Yeah, exactly.
15 and
half a
17.
kilo over more.
Well,
Solid
I mean,
lift.
that was solid.
Yeah.
I still don't think he's going to jump that
Looks,
big of
yeah,
jumps.
yes. Looked heavy for an opener, and if he wants to get there, that was a too heavy opener.
Okay, here comes
The Russian with the
Vladislav
same
Shybakov.
weight.
Same weight, you're right. Going to be okay.
But he's,
Yeah, Musalenko moved to 280 on his second, so he's not going to try and push for
No.
the record.
And he's the lighter of the two.
Yeah. So it'll be a contest who gets the top deadlift, but not for.
Yeah, between the Ukrainian, the Russian, and Andal from Denmark.
And Denmark, yeah. The Danes are good deadlifters, too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty looking deadlift.
Yes.
Yeah, looked nice. Rocked back into it.
I think that one was the better of the three, of the
Yes.
top three that lifted.
It was the smoothest of the three. And it was ironic, too, because, you know, he's bent over there and just stays there, doesn't do anything, and just very smoothly rocks back onto his heels and smooth pull right up his shins. Okay. That's the first attempt by everybody. Now we're downloading it for Shakhtov, who you remember didn't wait for the down command on the last one. He missed his 3 benches, and maybe he doesn't even care.
Mm-hmm.
He might time out even. Well, we'll see here in a second. No, he's going to come out.
It's not ready. No, the bar is not ready
Yeah.
yet. So he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
Bars loaded.
Kazakhstan.
150 on the bar.
He could probably pick this up with one hand.
Yeah. He had 200 for an opener.
Yeah.
Before that, he changed it to 150.
Yep. 330 pounds. He pulls it, and he gets 3 white lights. It'd be interesting to see what he puts in for his next attempt, if he puts one in. He X'd out. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
that.
Why do it? Yeah. I mean, he made his lift. Okay. All right, we're at 182.5 for Shuto Inoue from Japan. This is 402 pounds. 402. This is my all-time second best bench. Right here.
All time.
All time.
Bench, you said.
Bench. Yes.
Raw.
Pardon?
Raw? Raw or
Oh,
quick?
hell no. Remember, I'm old.
When did you start powerlifting?
How old was I?
How old?
62.
62? Oh. You were young, right?
Yeah.
That was like 20 years ago, right?
No, that was not 20 years ago. 13, but not
13
20.
years?
Yeah.
13 years ago?
And, oh, wow. He lost his grip on his right hand, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no lift.
No lift.
All right, now we're going to take the bar to 190. 3 reds, 5-2.
Guambo had balance issues in his last attempt. This is the guy from Ecuador, and
Yes, Guambo.
yes, he had balance.
That's right.
Gregory Guambo.
He
needs
should get
190
he
kilos.
should get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tomita's next.
Another, like, I think you said technical.
yeah. He lost his balance, I believe.
Lost his balance. He slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
And
He was afraid to
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Yes. Nice lift.
3 white lights.
3 white lights. Okay, he's got it in. So everybody's in
All right.
on the deadlift.
Yes.
Tomita.
And
210 on the bar.
one is out.
Well, one is not going to do anymore.
This guy can bar. Bars loaded.
Okay. Shinosuke Tomita from Japan, 210 kilos. Pritak took a 10-kilo jump. It looks like,
He's in a solid 3rd place.
yeah, our lifting finish for the sub-juniors is already pretty well decided.
Mm-hmm.
Pritak, gold, Guambo, silver, Tomita, bronze.
And the lift is
That was interesting, watching him do his head back and forth, trying to pull himself back in. Yeah. Side referee gave him knees not locked. I agree with that call.
Yeah, the right knee was soft,
Yep.
right?
Yep, right knee was not locked. That was a good call. And now we go to Saeed.
The 25 kilo jump.
Saeed, he comes from Iran. Bars loaded.
Yeah, 25 kilos up for Saeed Motamete Seda.
President of the Asian Powerlifting Federation.
230 now. He is 7 for 7
7
so
for
far.
7.
And Farshid sitting there or standing there telling him all kinds of little instructions. Boy, those are bright shoelaces.
نشون بده تمرینات مرتب بوده. یالا ببینم. دیگه استارت. Yes.
You know, technically, he's pretty darn good.
Yes. Which is good.
He's pretty darn good. I wouldn't move him up very much. Maybe 10 more kilos.
Yeah, he can handle 10 more kilos.
Yeah. Okay, here comes Fritzak, who is the current leader for the sub-juniors. He took a 10-kilo jump to 240.
We're lowering the bar up to 240 kilos. This is Slovakia. Tightening up the collars.
He's sitting in first place
Yeah, sitting in first place in the deadlift.
on the sub-junior division.
And he sat in second place on the bench and first place in the squat. So, pretty good day.
Third place in the bench.
Third place, that's right.
By
Body
body
weight.
weight,
Body
yeah.
weight. I'm sorry, you're right. I looked at the 155 and just said, oh, okay, that's
That's second.
that's
Yeah,
second.
that's why 55 is second place, but
Yeah, the
body weight.
Guambo
is,
had 155 also, and he was lighter.
an easy to 40.
Nice lock
Yeah.
up advantage. Lift is good.
So, good lift. 2 for 2 on the deadlifts. Okay, now we're going to go to 551 for Maha Bogal from Canada. 551. 250 kilos.
I think this is the first time I'm not seeing a super strong sub junior. Have you seen the?
Oh,
There was a 159, 153, and 166 doing
yeah.
numbers that the juniors couldn't do it.
yeah, that's right. Oh, we had some sub-juniors
We
earlier.
had in the 59s, we had a 185 bench.
I know.
In the 66, we had a 188 bench.
Yeah. Some monsters. Okay, let's see. Yeah. He was lucky. He was lucky because he was falling backwards when he was putting it down. So he had the down command, so he was okay. All right, now we're going to take the bar to 262.5 for Koji Yakuzuka from Japan, 578 pounds. This will move him up into fourth position on the deadlift momentarily. Possibly move him into
Koji, Japan, 262.5.
followed by O'Brien, which will take it over again. So far, nice looking. There you go. Wow.
No, give Koji a round of applause.
Technically, everything was there, except the strength.
The strength, yeah. And it took too long to start pulling.
Yeah. That's true. You exhaust your erectors and your quads when you do that length. All right. Now O'Brien's going to go to 267.5.
He's in 4th place right now, in both deadlift and total. Right?
In total. Yeah. Now,
can he go up one position? Let's see.
17.5 kilos to climb into 3rd on the projection.
For the total, right?
Yeah.
And 10 kilos for the deadlift.
Maybe. Okay, I got to count how many times.
Count, yeah.
Oh, now he's backing up. Okay, now this is interesting protocol. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
only 4 this time. He made it. 3 white lights.
Yep, 3 white lights. Maybe if it's quicker, it's good.
It's better. Oh, maybe he.
Does everybody on the team know that he does that?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think they know.
Do they count how many times he does it too? All right, Mikhail Dahl from Denmark. His PR is 288, and he's only about 10.5 kilos under that right now. So, and he is sitting in 4th place right now in the deadlift behind Rodriguez. But if he makes this will put him back into 3rd in the deadlift. Also sitting 3rd in the projected total too. You know, a lot of the Scandinavian lifters from all of the Scandinavian countries are good deadlifters. For some reason.
Some of them wear the belt too high for me.
You know, we saw that happen today for the first time on a woman.
With a girl, yeah.
That was the first time I've seen that.
That was today, yeah, I saw it.
Good lift for Mikhail. Okay, he moves into 3rd place in the deadlift and projected 3rd in total so far. We really don't have any potential for really close dogfight contests here, and we have had in the other divisions earlier.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of ironic. The women's sessions yesterday and today, they were really close.
63 junior. Yeah,
oh my God. Yeah. And yesterday 57 and 52s.
That too. Yeah.
Oh, both of those were awesome. Yeah. Okay, Konstantin Musienko, Ukraine, 280. This is 617. I'm close to my PR here. Actually, a little better. That was smooth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take him up. Let's see.
He will fight for the gold.
Yeah,
definitely.
What do you think? Another 10 kilos?
10
Would you
kilos
go?
Easily. Yeah, it depends on the Russian guy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Whether he tries to go for the gold on the deadlift too. And here's your Russian guy. Now he moved up.
I say Russian guy because I cannot pronounce that thing.
Shaibakov?
Shaibakov.
Yeah.
Shaibakov.
Vladislav Shaibakov. 622.8.
And that's the guy who was deadlifting last night.
Yes, in the gym,
in the
training gym. So this is
pretty good form.
Nope.
He couldn't
Nope.
hold the bar.
Lost the bar forward on himself. Okay. All right. Now that makes the deadlift contest a little tighter, maybe. Okay.
Yeah,
now look at what
interesting.
Musienko put in on the deadlift. 297. That's a 17 and a half kilo.
jump.
And I got to believe that Shaibakov is not going to jump that high.
No.
But if he doesn't,
But
let's say
I don't think Musienko that he
He'll
either,
keep it there?
He will move down.
yeah,
He will look for the goal.
he won't be able to move it less than 285 though. But
Unless
well, it all depends on what Shaibakov puts in. And since he gets to follow him, he'll probably do just
and
that.
this was a balance issue, so
yeah, well,
he
he's
will
lighter
go up.
body weight, so
He will go up.
yeah,
Right now he put 282.5, but
there he goes. Yeah.
I believe he will go up. It depends on the
Well,
on Dahl.
if he doesn't, Dahl will outpull him for silver in the deadlift. So, like you said, if he wants to go for the silver in the deadlift, he'll go up. He's got 2 changes coming. All right. Now we're starting third attempts. And
All attempts in the junior are between 250 and 300.
yep, you're right. This is the only attempt under 200. 418. Shuto Inoue.
Too heavy.
Nope, too heavy.
Give him a round of applause, folks.
And now we'll take it up to
Let's load the bar
210.
up for
Wombo.
Wombo from Ecuador. Segura.
Ecuador speaks Spanish, right?
Yes. It's pretty close to our Spanish.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a
Accent
difference.
Yeah.
Now they have to brush off the bar between each attempt because
Tobita
we're on the
deck,
third
Saeed
attempt.
in the hole.
So I think that Dahl, I don't know. Shaibakov has to make his decision before his number, and that will force Dahl to make a change too. And Dahl is at a 7.5 kilo jump. Okay, yeah.
Downward movement.
I
You
call
think- you
downward
think-
movement. I think so. Yep.
Up and down on the
They caught it.
bar. Blue card.
They caught it.
No lift. Change, Alex. We have a change, Chief Referee. Attention. Attempt change has been submitted. Attention. Attempt change has been submitted.
Who is the change?
Tomita?
Tomita?
Yes.
Huh.
But why?
I don't know why. That's a good question.
They will move.
Does it change his finish in the deadlift? It's still the same.
Maybe he had a goal to of 600. total.
Yeah. Maybe
He's
he wanted.
shooting for 600 now.
Yeah. Or maybe he's going for a PR or.
Yeah, total PR.
Yeah, total PR. That's a 12.5 kilo jump, though. So 25 pounds. Nope.
No, give him a round of applause.
Not happy with himself either. Okay.
All right, here comes
Now we'll
Saeed.
move it up to, I think, 250.
250.
Yep.
Let's
Saeed.
see,
Okay,
let's see
he
if
is
he-
8 for 8
Yeah,
right
if we
now.
can do this one.
Yeah.
If he makes it this one,
That's
he will
a-
go 9 for 9.
Wow, this is another 20-kilo jump, though, too.
Wow, yeah.
That's a
Why?
pretty healthy jump.
He won't like it if he misses.
So, his first or second was 25. Now he takes a 20. Maybe that's what he trains. So, interesting. Regardless, 8 for 9 day right now is awesome.
Yep.
Come on, Saeed.
Especially on this stage when you do this. I'd say he has a lot of potential.
His technique is excellent. It's awesome.
Okay, keep your lats tight.
He did it.
He did it. 9 for 9 day. That is impressive. That wasn't easy, but it wasn't impossible either.
And he had like 5 more in the tank.
Yeah, 5 more. Yeah. That's a heck of a good day. Congratulations, Saeed. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
257.
here comes the gold
Here's the gold medal winner for the sub-junior 83 kilos.
He hails from Slovakia.
From
He is
Slovakia.
looking to pull 257.5 kilos to give him an even 700 total. This is Matej Piskak, the gold medal winner.
700 total here. That might have been another goal, too. See if I can make a nice round 700 number.
And he gets a locker, and the lift is good.
Yeah,
Raised to
excellent.
his female fans.
And he does it, too. And walks home with the gold medal in the sub-juniors.
Here comes Mayor
Guambo
Borgao.
takes the silver, and Tomita takes the bronze in the sub-juniors. And now we're going to work on who gets the
260 kilos.
gold, silver, bronze in the junior
Junior
Up
division.
next, yes, Suzuka in the hole. Rodriguez. Bars loaded.
260 kilos. I haven't seen any number changes yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Borgao.
Remember, Mahar here almost didn't get this last one because he fell toward backwards as he got the down command. Nope.
Give him
Now,
a big round of applause.
What happened on that one, he locked his knees too quick. And as soon as that happened, he had to pull all of it with his back, and he didn't have it.
Suzuka, then Rodriguez, then Shalbakov.
Yeah, it was too early the
Yeah, too early.
lock of the knees.
Koji Yatsuzuka. Now, he missed 262 on his second. He's going to go up anyway. Let's see. That would move him into, what, 4th place?
No, 5th place.
No, I mean in the deadlift.
Yeah, I think
Nice one.
he will still. He will move to the fourth place. Yeah,
Koji.
over Rodriguez, over Ryan.
But Rodriguez still has to pull.
Yep.
Temporarily, I mean. I
Tiaida.
should have said that.
Tiaida.
But he didn't move the weights that in his last attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't.
This is a
He couldn't
big-
pull.
no, he
so
couldn't. He
I
didn't,
don't
and
think
then
he will do it either.
I
No.
don't think he's going to do that either.
No, give him a round of applause.
Didn't move on his third attempt either.
And they changed. They went up 10 kilos. So
Yeah. Okay, here comes Rodriguez. I'll let you have it.
This is O'Brien Rodriguez.
Here comes O'Brien Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. I'm gonna switch to Spanish because I don't have Bill here. I'm kidding. O'Brien is gonna be pulling 277.5. He's already in the 4th position. He will stay there. And you know what? He will move to the 3rd place position in the deadlift because he's lighter than Dahl from Denmark. So he needs to make this lift to move up in the deadlift.
Give him a big round of applause.
He couldn't lock the weight, so he finished the deadlift in the 4th position, and he's in 4th place overall, and he will stay that way. Now let's see
All right, here we go. Our last three
the last
lifters,
3
bronze,
lifters.
silver, and gold. In that order, bronze,
Dahl
silver,
from Denmark
and
lowered
gold.
his last attempt to 282.5. He had 285.
The bar is loaded. This is
And he will be the first of the last 3
pounds
to lift.
Miguel, 282.5 kilos. He's sitting in the bronze medal position. The bar is loaded. Come on, Denmark. Let's go.
He will move to
Denmark.
the gold medal position if he makes this lift.
Denmark.
But there are 2 more lifters to come. It looks good. And the lift, 3 weight lights is good. And he moved to the gold medal position.
And Mikhail got it.
He got it, and he moved. He's now in the first,
Do we have a change, Sasha?
in the gold medal position in the deadlift.
All right, no change.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
282.5. Now,
But now the Russian will try to.
I thought I just heard somebody say we have a change.
Yeah,
Who changed it?
he changed from 285 to 282.5.
Oh, okay. So lighter body weight.
Yep.
That'll move him into first. He's hoping that Musalenko
He
will
try
make
to,
it.
to steal the gold medal
Yeah, in the deadlift.
in the deadlift. Yeah, the positions in total
Yeah,
they
I
won't
don't think
change.
That doesn't change. Yeah. He's a good technical lifter.
I did it.
Yes, he did it. Okay.
So now the gold medal belongs to the Russian guy, and we still have a lifter.
Momentarily.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he dropped it down to 285,
course.
which will give him the gold medal in the deadlift,
The deadlift.
and he'll still say, he's obviously
He's
still
the first.
first
place,
overall. So momentarily, Shaibakov gets
Places
in the
are
lead.
decided.
We knew that Musalenko was going to drop it, and he put a number up there just to have a number up there. And then he would basically put his 3rd one in based on whatever the others did, either Dahl or Shaibakov. $628.3 pounds, 285 kilos.
He's from Ukraine, 628.3 pounds, 285 kilos. Here we go now.
He's got 1 world record for himself already.
Yep.
Or actually 2, doesn't he?
2, yeah. The junior and the open world record.
Yeah, they're separate records too. It's out in front of him.
He couldn't get the gold medal. He ended up in 3rd place in the deadlift.
You're right. And he already had made 280. You would have
Yeah.
thought 285 wouldn't have been that big a deal.
It was only 5 kilo.
yeah, 11
5 kilo
pounds.
jump. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Musalenko gets the gold in the junior. Shaibakov gets silver. And Dahl from Denmark gets the bronze. And that is it for today. We will now have the medal ceremony coming up in just a moment.
Just a moment.
Thank you all. And we will see you tomorrow. We have 2 sessions tomorrow. One starting, I believe, at 10 o'clock.
a.m. Yeah, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock
Women's
in
72
Eastern
kilo.
time.
Eastern time. 72 kilo class.
72 kilo class, yes. Okay. Thank you, Alex, for joining me.
welcome.
All right.
That's fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, handing out the medals for this session. Let me have your attention. Handing out the medals for this session, the Vice President of the International Powerlifting Federation, all the way from Iceland, Sigurd Pedersen. Take your time, Sigurd. Take your time, nice and slow. We need the time. We're just securing a few medals. We're securing a few more medals. Give us another moment, please. We're securing a few more medals. A few more medals will be right there. In the meantime, folks, don't forget, you can buy your banquet tickets. See Robert or Nora Keller in the back of the room to get your banquet tickets, only $39.99 this Saturday night. And don't forget about the doping seminar. What? Seven. All right, you ready? Here we go, first category. 83 kilo sub-junior category. The squat, the bronze medal, Japan. Big round of applause for Shinosuke Tomita. Silver medal from Ecuador, Gregory Guambo. And ladies and gentlemen, from Slovakia, the gold medal winner, Matej Priskak. Photos. Thank you, gentlemen. You may step back now. Let's move on to the bench press. Bronze medal winner, Slovakia, Matej Priskak. Silver medal, Gregory Gomambo, Ecuador. And the gold medal winner, Shinosuke Tomita, Japan. Photos. Thank you. You may step back now. Let's move to the deadlift. Deadlift. Now, the bronze medal winner, Ecuador, Gregory Guambo. Gregory Guambo. Silver medal, Shinosuke Tomita, Japan. And let's see if I can finally get this name right. Slovakia, you let me know, okay? Mate Prischak. Is that better? Thank you. Photos. Thank you, gentlemen. You may step back now. All right, let's move on to the total category. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medal winner, he hails from Japan, Shinosuke Tomita. The silver medal hailing from Ecuador, Gregory Guambo. And ladies and gentlemen, the gold medal winner with an even 700 kilo total, hailing from Slovakia. A big round of applause for Mata Prischak. Ladies and gentlemen, go right up there. Lady, young lady, yeah, go up there where Sig tells you to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, would you all please stand for the Slovak Republic National Anthem. To our next category session. '83 kilo weight class junior category, the squat, the bronze medal winner hailing from Puerto Rico, O'Brien Rodriguez. Silver medal from Ukraine, Konstantin Musienko. And the gold medal winner hailing from Russia, Vladislav Shaybekov. Photos. Thank you, gentlemen. You may step back now. Bench press now. Bronze medal winner, hailing from the country of Denmark, Mikael Dahl. Silver medal, Russia, Vladislav Shaybekov. And the gold medal winner, smashing the open world record in the bench from the Ukraine, Konstantin Musienko. Photos. Billy drinks his coffee, please. And let's move on to the deadlift. Deadlift now. Deadlift now. Ukraine, Konstantin Musienko. Silver medal, Mikkel Dahl, Denmark. And the gold medal winner, Ladislav Shaibakov. Photos. Thank you, gentlemen. You may step back now. Let's move on to the total category. Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medal winner from Denmark, Mikkel Dahl. Silver medal from Russia, Ladislav Shaibakov. And the gold medal winner, hailing from Ukraine, Konstantin Musienko. Konstantin Musienko. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Ukrainian national anthem. Big round of applause for all of our winners. All right, gentlemen, get together for a photo. And Leaf will escort them around the front of the platform. Leaf, take them around the front. And audience will give them a continuous round of applause as all of our athletes get escorted off the platform. Thank you.